And where down we go, oh, 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 where down we go, oh, 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 so where down we go, way down we go.
Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of Review Roundup. I want to apologize for my latest disappearance as far as content. Allergies have been in full swing the last few weeks. They've been kicking my ass, so I've been sort of having the wind knocked out of me YouTube-wise. And to be honest, I'm still sort of feeling in that camp, so this won't be as long an episode as they usually are. But all the same, let's get started. Now, I initially had no faith in Hoppers. I thought the trailers looked stupid, and that ironically, by even poking fun, like, oh, this is nothing like Avatar, like, it still looks like you're ripping off Avatar. But walking out of the theater, this is probably still the most pleasant surprise I've had all year. I thought the movie was really charming, had a fun set of characters, a really good soundtrack, and the relationships that we see with Mabel and her grandmother in her flashbacks and when she was a little kid, I thought was really, really sweet. It reminded me of the relationship I had with one of my grandmothers. And it even got me kind of choked up and tearing up a little bit during those bits. And even a lot of the third act really got me tearing up, surprisingly. And the plot twist that they have, like, in the back half of the movie, as well as the way the movie chooses to end, I was honestly really okay with. Like, it was a way to subvert expectations in a way that the way the narrative still goes actually still fits with all the character arcs and all the storylines being set up and how they're paid off. I was really satisfied with the third act. So yeah, I honestly loved this movie. Like, I was expecting to walk out of this movie just hating it, thinking like, man, like, thank Christ we at least still have Toy Story 5 to look forward to. But now, I'm thinking, man, if I walk out loving Toy Story 5 as much as this, then yeah, this will be the best year that Pixar's had in a long damn time. I'll give it an A-. Like, it was a lot of fun. Project Hail Mary is very interesting and equally how much of a complex movie it is, and how also easily digestible it's still able to be at the same time. And it's probably the best original sci-fi movie that I've seen in, like, forever. For as much as I was really, really starting to feel the runtime towards the back half of the movie, I, at the same time, just didn't care still, just because of how enamored and sucked in I was with this story and these characters and with these visuals. Now, they got me to care about the relationship between a human being and a rock spider-looking creature thing. And it was very sweet, and it was very heartwarming, and probably the best performance I've seen all year with the person who voices this thing. I thought it was fantastic. And Ryan Gosling is also really good in this too. I really buy into his character with the state that he's in, like, emotionally towards the beginning of the movie, and how they get him emotionally to where he is by the end of it. The way that it's all paced out and the relationship that he builds with this Rocky character, it's totally 100% believable. I am just beyond happy that this movie is succeeding in the box office the way it is. For as much as I love a lot of my franchises and sequels and remakes, when they're done well and they're done really good and even sometimes justify their existence, I love when originality like this is rewarded with both positive reviews and a great box office. Like, I can't put it into words. Like, I was really late to the party on this, but now that I've seen it, like, what everyone else is saying, I'm saying too, like, if you somehow haven't seen it yet, go see it. Go see it once, and for the fuck of it, if you like it, then go see it again. And again. And again. Easiest A plus I've given all year so far. Ready or Not, Here I Come certainly pitfalled on a lot of the same plot beats, character motivations, and even some of the same certain types of gags that the first film had. But at the same time, it had just enough new world building with just how huge in scale this whole organization thing is that I was okay with a lot of the familiar beats this film fell on. Yeah, it's a lot of that estranged relative stuff that admittedly I kind of get tired of movies using all the time. But the way that Catherine Newton plays it is just so to the point in the best way that's like, yeah, I totally buy her as Samara Weaving's sister. But holy shit, fucking Elijah Wood, man. I really thought he stole the show in a lot of scenes just with his performance alone. I thought it was so entertaining just how darkly casual and even kind of callously he plays this lawyer to their estate. I think that's what his role was, but he was so much fun. Like the little bit that we got with him in The Monkey, like seeing Frodo Baggins in a horror movie, I was like, please cast this dude in more horror stuff. Like, the way that he plays his roles, like, he clearly has the chops for horror, and it was so cool to see him in a bit of a larger role in this movie. Now, I would say, just end it here. Like, I honestly don't know where you could go with a sequel if they are planning on doing another one. But at the same time, I wouldn't have thought that there was anywhere to go after the first film, and this is what we got, and it was a lot of fun. So, you know what? If they do a third one, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see what they do. I really enjoyed this. It wasn't better than the first film, I feel. Like, there are a lot of elements with the new bits of world building in this, that things like that I like better than the first film, but overall I think I enjoy the first film just a tad bit more. I'll give it an A. Like it was a pleasant surprise for a sequel that I wouldn't have honestly thought you could get any meat on the bone out of on a narrative level. And there it is, people. Sorry for it being a much shorter episode than it usually is, but like I said, allergies are wiping the floor with me, so I'll try and do what I can in the future. I am going to try and keep getting caught up and get my April video out, and then any little things that I'm able to see in May, I'll try to do a video on if I see enough during this month. So, in the meantime, after that, look forward to my live review of Toy Story 4 here in a couple of weeks. And then after that, we are kicking off the summer season, which I am hoping I will be able to be very active for. Allergies be damned even. So, I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.